What's going on, y'all? Back with another video, doing some 2v2 on my Holy Priest with Sorgal on his enhancement shaman. All these games are post-nerf for enhance and post-buff for arms warrior. So you're going to see we fought a ton of arms warriors, like a just actual ton of them. I was kind of hoping the arms warrior would trinket right there. He didn't, so that was a waste of a chastise. You can see the Holy Paladin coming in for the repentance, and I do death it. He hodges me right off of that. And Sorgal is okay at the moment. I'm going to try and grip him away from that Blade Storm, and we're just going to LOS since the warrior has Avatar rolling for like the next 14 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and match Guardian with Avatar here, and I am going to also use my Angel form to get it on cooldown to kind of preserve mana while I have Guardian rolling. So I want to keep him topped as much as I can and kind of match the cooldowns with Avatar. So right here he uses Die by the Sword. I'm going to mind control him to try and stop that a little bit. He does get out of the mind control and I get repented. I could have deathed the repentance had I stopped casting, and that was probably the better play. You're going to see me make a lot of mistakes in this match right here. That was one of them. The second one was that chastise at the beginning, because now I have to basically wait to fear the Holy Paladin, or, you know, even then I still might not get to fear the Holy Paladin because he can sack or, you know, whatever. So right here I do chastise the Pally, but I'm a little bit far away. I should have shielded myself for the increased run speed, and I get a full repentance, and I didn't notice the Paladin had sacked the warrior. So really unfortunate turn of events right there, just several misplays in a row, but we're gonna try and recover. I do use my swap here, and I think I didn't use Desperate Prayer as well, so just swap. So we still have Desperate Prayer in the bank, and we're winning on mana at this point. So notice the Holy Paladin's mana is a little bit worse off than mine, so we're going to have to keep him from drinking. And if we keep him from drinking and we're able to live, so right there Sorgal does shear the repentance, and I think I'm going to grip him around the corner, and I get hodged, and this is really unfortunate because I'm going to eat another repentance here. Yeah, it was right off the hodge. So he does lightning lasso him while I'm in this, and right here it gets really sketchy. I think I use power infusion for the haste buff, and I'm just trying to pick Sorgal up as much as I can. You notice he rooted the Pally out of LOS, so the warrior is having to run away. So this was actually a decent little chain here. I do get the fear, and honestly I think I probably should have mind controlled the, oh there we go, I mind controlled the warrior. So I probably should have mind controlled him off that, but we're starting to get more and more pressure, but the Paladin is starting to get even on mana, which is kind of unfortunate. The warrior does decide to swap to me here, so you can see my Prayer of Mending bouncing back and forth. I use Greater Fade, and I'm just trying to kind of kite with Sorgal to help him a little bit. I use my Angel form to try and get, again, full value on the mana, and you see the Paladin start to denounce Sorgal. I'm also going to Divine him here, just so we have, you know, all these multipliers rolling at once. I go ahead and use my Symbol of Hope because this is a good time. I'm not going to get kicked. I'm going to get almost full value, so I didn't get the full percentage just because I wasn't completely out of mana. I do chastise the warrior. The Paladin waits for the fear to bubble. I actually don't have Mass Dispel because I'm running Mind Control, and that's usually the talent that I swap out for. I get hodged. I do have Trinket back up, so but I'm just sitting this. He is swapping to me. The Paladin goes ahead and sack. Now notice that the Paladin is completely right here, so my only job is to just stay alive at this point. I do get a little bit low, so I could Desperate Prayer right here, which I probably should have done, but I was trying to just kind of bait everything so he wouldn't go peel for his Paladin, but overall it turned out okay. So we came out on top on this one, but definitely a bunch of mistakes, and could have played that much better. I think it would have been a much easier match. So this next one is, let's see, yep, Resto Druid, Arms Warrior. So a lot of Arms Warriors in this session. I think we went up 50 rating, but it was a tough 50 rating. I think our final score was, we played 8 games, and I think it was 5-3. So the Druid's going to try and clone Sorgal out of stealth after he stunned him, and I went ahead and stunned the clone and got the fear. So he iron barks the warrior, so Sorgal turns to the druid and starts hitting the druid, and we get his tranquility immediately. So this one's going really, really well for us. We have a lot of pressure, so you're going to see me offensively dispel a lot here since we do have a ton of pressure. I go ahead and use Apotheosis. I really need to dispel off that Innervate because, again, we want to make sure we're winning on mana. I'm starting to play a little bit more offensively. I stun the warrior, and I'm trying to purge him as much as I can. I'm dispelling as many hots as I can. He stuns Sorgal. The druid is continuing to put hots up. I'm a little surprised that we haven't burned through more of the druid's mana, but I am offensively, dispelling the warrior, so I'm burning a lot of mana by doing that. I'm trying to help Sorgal pressure this druid. I'm just casting a bunch of holy fires, and we almost kill him right there, and then Sorgal gets him at the last second. So this match went much, much smoother. Didn't go into dampening, and yeah, I was pretty happy with this one, considering how tough it is to beat Resto druids. But we just played really, really aggressive, and we were kind of on the same page the whole time. So I thought this match went pretty well. The next match, I believe, is Fury Warrior. So it was different. He pops all his cooldowns, so I go ahead and mind control him, and the monk comes to stop me, and he incaps me. I go ahead and give Sorgal power infusion here, probably a little preemptively. I grip him out of the, after he's leg swept, I go ahead and grip him. We do get monk bubble. I go ahead and use Guardian, so I don't know, I'm not sure if I needed to use Guardian there. I was just trying to kind of match cooldowns, but it was honestly a little bit slow because there's Avatar, and now look, Guardian's gone, so it was a little questionable on whether I should have used Guardian there or held it until he used Avatar. So right here I go ahead and use my Angel form kind of to just dodge CC. Sorgal uses his wall, so we overlap there just a little bit, but it ends up being okay. Right here, for some reason, my focus dropped. I'm not sure what was up with that, but so I'm healing. He actually rooted the warrior over there, and I was trying to mind control, but I was a little bit too slow. He got another avatar there. So I don't know if that's like a 4-set proc or something like that. There's also recklessness as well. I'm going to go ahead and divine him because I'm trying to match those cooldowns. And so we are actually completely topped off. The monk wants to come to me, and Sorgal pulls him away. He then ports, so I don't think the monk has many cooldowns, so we can actually make a good swap to him. I go ahead and use Guardian again just to try and pick Sorgal back up because I'm thinking we're going to make a swap. And I haven't noticed that there we go. I reset my focus right there. You could see me hitting focus chest eyes and nothing was happening. So kind of a blunder, me not noticing that my focus was not set. So right here, I'm trying to pull the warrior away because I don't want him peeling for Sorgal. And they both run in on me, so I get the double fear. They leg sweep me. I go ahead and trinket that immediately. He has Avatar again. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this guy getting a bunch of avatars over and over again. I don't know if that's a proc or what's going on there. I go ahead and give Power Infusion to Sorgal, and I think he is going to make the swap to the monk. I go ahead and Symbol of Hope just because I don't want to get interrupted, and I want to try and get a little bit of value. And the monk is actually chasing me here when he's still really, really low. He's trying to play offensive. I think they thought they had the kill, and he pops his defensive. He does port, but he ports kind of right back to Sorgal. Oh, he does have monk bubble back up, and there's Avatar again for like the 5th time this match. And Sorgal does get really low here. I do go ahead and Guardian and Angel form at the same time. I'm trying to pick him up, but we're getting a little heavy into dampening. He uses Lightning Lasso in order to get that Mortal Strike effect off. I was going for the fear, but I was just a little bit too slow. So now it's awkward because, yeah, I was too slow on that fear. I'm going to go ahead and mind control the warrior for a second just to get him off Sorgal. And I believe the monk incaps Sorgal there. And I think we're going to take him down right here. I Holy Fire, and then we Shadow Word Death, and it's over. So kind of a chaotic game. Definitely not as smooth as that second game. I could have played that much better with my fears and everything, but overall, win's a win. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed these games. A lot of warriors right now in 2v2. This was one of the final games. It was just a hunter game, so I went ahead and threw this in here, but it was a survival hunter Resto druid. This is one of the top comps as well. But yeah, if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe and let me know what you thought of this video and what have you guys been running, if you've been running solo shuffle, twos, whatever. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
My wall. My wall. Hitting druid. He's dead. I lasso this guy. Oh, man. Heart's racing here.